Thinking Kaki Metata Inokofuma. Hope you're well and everything is going great at your end. Let me know in the comment section how you're doing, okay? Or if the things that I'm about to talk about right now resonates with you. Okay? Alright. So let's talk real quick about Mbolime. Mbolime usually comes up when we're looking at money, right? But if you've heard me talk before, you hear me say that when something shows up in a place, chances that it has shown up in other places, but they weren't recognized. Personally, I would say that embodiment is the first thing that alerts you to not being in alignment. When your frequency shifts, embodiment is the first thing that tells you, that alerts you that you're out of frequency, that you're out of alignment. But when things happen, we're the kind of people who only begin to take things seriously when they affect our money. When it's affecting other parts, we push through it, we don't really look. But when it now begins to affect money, we're now like, it's like I'm going to pay attention to this thing. So embodiment usually shows up when we talk about money. What is embodiment? Let me give you like a visual um description of what embodiment is. When you fetch water into a basket, that's what embodiment is. The leaks. Different areas of your life can be leaking and you haven't plugged them, but the minute your money begins to leak, you start running around helter skelter looking for how to plug it. When one thing shows up somewhere, chances that it has shown up in different places that you didn't look or didn't get enough attention. If you get what I mean. Again, so what do you do or how do you recognize embodiment? Embodiment is simply being unable to keep the things that you've prayed for. Being able to, there's no sustainable or permanence when you get things. You're unable to look at things in terms of permanence. When something comes into your life, they are fleeting. Do you understand? So you're unable to receive long term. The money that you make, something always comes up from somewhere to gobble it up. It's either you get some money and then somebody's sick and you have to pay that bill. You get some money, your car is bad, now you have to fix it. You get some money and some bill somewhere crops up that you now have to take care of. Yes, we are thankful for means. For every time that we get money, right? We are thankful for means because when we have means, it means that whatever comes up, we're able to get it done. Money is the currency for exchange that helps us mitigate things. But when we pay attention to how often we have to mitigate things, how often do you have to fix something? How often are things going wrong or bad? You know, because you have to pay attention, you have to understand the pattern. If you don't understand the pattern, there's no how you can, you know, fix it when you don't understand the pattern, right? So, one of the first things is understanding the pattern. Are you unable to hold the things that you have prayed for? This can also lead to the fear of having good things happen to you. Because if volume is ever constant in your life, which means to me, not being in alignment, right? When you're constantly not in alignment, it means that volume is ever present. This can now lead to you being afraid of good things happening to you because you haven't dealt with the root cause, which is not being in alignment. But because you also don't know that the issue that you have is from not being in alignment, which has now gone ahead to cause a second problem for you that has now caused the fear of having good things in your life, because you feel like when something good is happening, it is short-lived, it's fleeting, and now you're afraid of having. So now what it is that you're afraid of having good things happen for you because you just believe that it's fleeting, it never stays, right? How do you get back into alignment? That's the question you should be asking yourself. When things happen, it's not to run helter skelter in fear. It's to sit and have a conversation with yourself. Sit with the discomfort, because some of the reason, or one of the reasons why we never sit and have this conversation with ourselves, is that these conversations are uncomfortable. Get someone who will guide you to have these conversations with yourself so that you can get back in alignment. Get someone who is going to guide you in a safe, non-judgmental space. Someone who has lived so many lives, somebody who's experienced, someone who has lived multiple lives, so they have experience, not someone who's going to box you into a corner and even steal the box that you've put yourself in, right? Go to someone who you can be vulnerable with, who will not judge the choices that you have made. Someone who can help you make new choices so that you can get out of that place where you are, so that you're able to receive and it's permanent, so that the things that you ask for, you get them in lightning speed, right? Someone who will help you eliminate the fear of having good things in your life. Someone who will help you eliminate the fear of not thinking that you're not enough, because your energy matters. Like I keep telling you, people, charms are sweet, spells are good, but you need the energy and the right vibrations to activate those spells and charms. Okay? So the first step is getting your energy right. Half the time you might be unable to do it. You're here because you don't know how to ask for help, or who to go to for help, or who you can be vulnerable with, right? I get it. The first step is acknowledging that there is a problem, understanding the patterns, knowing that things are fleeting with you. How do you make it permanent? By getting back in alignment. Okay? You know that I'm here anytime that you need me, right? Let me offer you a gift. Okay? So come closer. Take a deep breath. Okay? Take off your shoes if you have your shoes on. I don't. Take off your shoes if you have them on. Plant your feet on the ground. Your 2 feet on the ground. Okay? Take a deep breath. Close your eyes and relax. Your shoulder muscles, release the tension that you're holding on your shoulders. Unclench your jaw, relax your throat, relax your mouth, relax your forehead, your brows, unclench your nyash, unclench your bum bum, unclench your glutes, relax your feet, your ankle, your calf muscles, okay, and begins to work in your favor immediately. So I want you to breathe. Just breathe. Remember that you're the single most important thing right now in this minute, and everything wants to work in your favor. Okay? I want you to believe it. And if you have doubts, just say, whether I believe it or not, I decree it to be so. All right? Just breathe. Feel the earth under your feet. Feel the solid ground under your feet. Just feel it. Now I want you to say with me. You can put your hand on your chest if you want. You can put your hand on your head like this if you want. Okay? Mhm. So I'm going to put my hand on my head. So you say, Dear universe, God, Chi, Sebulua, whoever you believe in, whatever you believe in. So you say, I come to you and I ask to be realigned. I ask to be in one and peace with myself. I ask to be whole, that all the pieces of me that are spreading, call my spirit back from all the places where it has been, spread to thin, the places that I know and the ones that I don't know. I release myself from every agreement or any agreement that no longer serves me, that I agree to knowingly or unknowingly. I ask that my chi, my spirit guides, begin to guide me. I am open and willing to listen to their guidance from this moment hence. As I have said, so mote it be. Whether I believe it or not, I decree it to be so. Ise. Now, this is the first baby step, to take to get back into alignment. Okay. So you might require more work. So usually is more work to be done to get back into alignment fully. And I hope that you have the courage to do what is required of you. Okay. Remember that you matter, you're enough, and you are loved. Not of man.